A very good evening I bid to Madam RUSLIZA and my fellow classmate. My name is Geneson Tedong, matrix number D2018-108-2028. And in this video, we will present about our group project. And first and foremost, I will introduce about our company. We have choose Carlsberg Group that is operating in Malaysia. Carlsberg is established in 1847 by brewer named J.C. Jacobson. Carlsberg Group is one of the leading brewing groups in the world today, with a large portfolio of beer and other beverage brands. Carlsberg Brewery Malaysia Berhad now has a number of operations in Malaysia and Singapore, as well as investment in Sri Lanka. Its portfolio of products include luxury ciders such as Asahi, Super Dry, and Somersby, as well as Carlsberg variations. In recent years, the group's financial performance has been positive, with net income in the 20 million ringgit level. Based on the capital structure for the Carlsberg Malaysia in 2020, the operating income scored a total of 200,080 ringgit. Operating income and sales are essential financial indicators that illustrate how much money a company makes. However, as compared to gross or net profit margin, a company's operating profit margin is frequently considered as a better predictor of the strength of its management team. As for the investor point of view, thorough measurement is made by looking at the EPS or earning per share, as well as the return on earning of Carlsberg Malaysia. Now, for the year 2020, the company managed to achieve a total of 53.04% and 102.53% respectively. The results of return on equity has a positive and significant effect on stock prices that move on food and beverage companies. Next, I will move straight to the data analysis, which consists of a few ratios. Now, the first ratio I will explain is leverage ratio, which consists of 4 types of ratio. The first one is debt to equity ratio. Now, from this graph, we can see that the company has been aggressive in financing its growth with debt. The formula is calculated by taking total liabilities divided by total shareholder equity. For the past four years, Carlsberg shows that the company debt to equity ratio is more than 1. That means the company have more debt than equity. The highest debt to equity ratio is recorded in 2019 with a score of 3.36, and the lowest is on 2017, which is 1.06. Now that is all for my part. I will pass this presentation to my team member. Thank you.
Hi, my name is NURSHAHIRAH binti BAHARUM, matric number 2034. I will present about equity multiplier. The second ratio is equity multiplier. Higher ratio indicates that the assets are mostly funded with debt than equity. The formula is total asset divided by total equity. In 2019, Carlsberg start the highest equity multiplier is 4.34% and the lowest is 2.08% on 2017. The third ratio is degree of financial leverage. This ratio measures the sensitivity of a company's EPF to fluctuation in its operating income as a result of change in its capital structure. The formula is change in EPS divided by change in EBIT. The higher the DOL, the more volatile the EPS will be. As the result, Carlsberg's highest degree of financial leverage is on 2017, which is 1.61%. That shows for every 1% change in EBIT can change 1.61% in EPS. And the lowest on 2019, which only 0.88%. The last ratio under leverage ratio is earning per share, EPS. This ratio shows how much money a company makes for each share of its stock. The higher the EPS, the greater the value due interested of the investor to pay more, as they think that the company has higher profitability on its share price. The formula is net income divided by average outstanding common share. For the past 4 years, the highest and the best Carlsberg EPS is in 2019, which is 55.18%, and the lowest is on 2020, which only 53.04%. Next, I will pass to my team member.
Hello everyone, my name is AINA SYAZWANI BINTI alias, metric numbers D82045. I'm explaining about profitability ratio. This ratio is to analyze the ability of a business to create earnings. There are three profit margin under this ratio, which is the first one is gross profit margin. The formula is gross profit divided by sales times by 100. Carlsberg company create the highest gross profit was on 2017, which is 35.04%, and continued decrease from 2018 until 2020. A smaller percentage shows that Carlsberg company is not producing its product efficiently. Next, operating profit margin shows how much profit a company makes of sales after paying variable cost of production. The formula is operating profit divided by sales times 100. From the calculation, Carlsberg company have the highest operating profit margin on 2018 with 17.17%, and the lowest is on 2020 with only 10.92% due to MCO in Malaysia. The higher the ratio, the more efficient the company in its operation and is good at turning sales into profit. Next, net profit margin. It is to measure how much net income profit is generated as percentage of revenue and also illustrate how much of each dollar in revenue collected by a company translates into profit. The formula of net income is net income divided by sales times 100. The highest net profit margin for Carlsberg company is on 2018, which is 14.47%. That means Carlsberg earns 14 cents in profit for every ringgit collected, while the lowest is on 2020, which is 9.31%. Lower net profit margin shows that Carlsberg company is not pricing its product correctly. I will pass my presentation to my other teammates.
Hi, my name is Devendran SUGUMARAN, metric number D2018108248. I'm going to continue presenting about return on asset. The term return on asset refers to a financial ratio that indicate how profitable a company is in relation to its total asset. The highest return on asset for Carlsberg company was in 2019 with 44.21%. It just drops only 0.2% from 2018, but the lowest for Carlsberg company was in 2022 with 26.12%. The higher the figure, the more effective management is at managing a company's balance sheet to generate profit. Next, return on equity, which is derived from dividing net income with shareholders' equity. The lowest return on equity for the company was in 2017 with only 74.69%, and it was increased until 2019 with 191.68%. Also, it was the highest number in these 4 years for Carlsberg company. Indirectly, Carlsberg has shown that they did not manage the capital shareholders who was invested. For the conclusion, the past 4-year financial analysis shows that both revenue and net profit for Carlsberg company reported substantial decline due to COVID-19 pandemic. Production was halted and sales and distribution were restricted during pandemic, resulting in poor outcomes. And that's all from us. Thank you.